What if you live in a dry ecosystem or a desert habitat? Can you use native plants there? Absolutely. As a matter of fact, that's where native plants are going to work the best because they are adapted to those very dry conditions. What people often do, and I'm going to use Denver as an example, most of the people who live in Denver did not come from Denver. They came from the East Coast and they want to see big trees. They want to see a lot of greenery. So they plant those trees, which means they have to water them all the time. When I fly into Denver, it looks like Philadelphia to me. So they're using a tremendous amount of water that Denver does not have. So when we encourage planting the natives that are locally adapted, you always have to follow the right plant, right place rule. That's a common rule in horticulture. Now, we have gone around the country and we have ranked the plants in terms of their ability to support biodiversity. And oaks are way up there, and native willows are way up there, and cottonwoods are way up there. And many of these plants in dry habitats occur along stream sides. They're riparian plants. They occur where there's enough water to support them. So we are not suggesting that you take willows away from the Platte River and put them in your front yard in downtown Denver because it's too dry there. You have to have a plant that is adapted to those dry areas. And this means, again, you have to accept the biome in which you live. I once met a lady who had just moved to Eastern Oregon. She's living in a sagebrush community. It's actually quite beautiful with lots of blue tints and everything, but she didn't like it at all. She wanted to take out all those plants and put plants that were adapted to the areas where there was much more rain. I said, why don't you just move to that area? Because that is certainly not what we're suggesting. You've got to accept the conditions in which you live and then take advantage of it. There are wonderful native plants in every biome that we have, including wonderful cacti, but you have to accept the dry conditions that you have because particularly in these days of severe droughts, we don't have any extra water to allocate towards putting plants where they don't belong.